watching last night, the Lakers against Oklahoma City. It was a great first quarter. You had both teams scoring 43 points at the end of the first quarter, which is rare, certainly this time of the year, with OKC already wrapping up everything with home court advantage. But OKC won by 16, but this was a close game with 7:40 to go, and the Lakers led by 1. Luka got ejected, and then OKC went on a 29-12 run. Now, once again, the Lakers were playing to win. OKC, I think, decided to play to win and end up picking up that victory. Now you have the Lakers. Now they're playing in Dallas tonight, and this was the game. So I didn't know how focused they would be in OKC. I didn't know who was going to play in OKC. Now you have this game where Luka's going back to Dallas, and it feels like this has been circled on the calendar of all hands on deck. We want to make sure Luka has a big night tonight. You may not be aware of this, but over the last 5 seasons, Luka Doncic has 73 technical fouls. That's most in the NBA. And he got tossed last night with a couple of technicals.
Woo! Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Stat of the day brought to you by Panini America. There are times when I watch players and I go, why? Like, why does everything bother you? We had Dan Hurley, the UConn coach, and he said, I don't know why referees, bother me. But you let them bother you, then it affects you. And it affects maybe your coaching. This affects Luka's playing. You get caught up in this. Rasheed Wallace used to do this all the time. It's almost like he needed it. Draymond Green, it's almost like that fuels him for some reason. And Luka gets involved with officials. He whines way, way too much. And really, a great player like that, you can send a message, but don't do it in a way that embarrasses an official. And you're, jawing back and forth with a fan. And then the official thinks you're talking to him, you're talking to the fan, and then he runs you. Come on. You're a franchise player. You can't be tossed in a game like this. And don't let everything bother you. And you don't deserve every call. And yes, have I watched the NBA for 50 years? And do I see the great players and they seem to whine the most? Yes. But I don't know if it helps you. Just imagine that official's human. So when you yell at him and you say something to him, how does he compartmentalize that and go, I'm going to let him blow off steam? Really? I would think that if you're going to curry favor, then maybe go out of your way to not try to embarrass an official. He's still young, but he's been doing this since he got into the NBA. And it's something he really has to be aware of. When LeBron retires your team and, they're watching you. You're the leader. Yes, Eden.
But if we're going to give an official pass for being human, don't we also have to do that with the player? Like if we're worried about how the referee or the official is going to take those words because they're only human, we kind of have to do that with the player too, right?
Yeah, but the official doesn't know that Luka is talking to a fan. He thinks he's talking to him. His reputation put him in that position. So, yeah, there's the human element, but the official has the last word. No matter what you say, how you say it, when you say it, where you say it, that official has the jurisdiction to run the game and give you a technical and toss you from the game. So, yes, you can say what you want. It's like your children can say something to you. You're the official. You decide, hey, timeout. Hey, ground you. So Luka's got to understand that official, whether he likes him or not, that's the parent on the floor. So you can say what you want to say, but this isn't free speech. There's repercussions there. And to watch that last night, and he engages, but maybe it fuels him. In all fairness to that personality, but that's just something he has to be aware of. Draymond would do this. They get into the postseason, then he'd get tossed. He'd have 16 technicals. And then all of a sudden, You get the next, you just can't put yourself in that position there. And would they have beaten OKC? I don't know. But we know that they didn't beat him because he wasn't in there. And now you have this game coming up tonight. You got to win these games. These are so important.